Hello, everyone. Memorial Day 2021. Okay. How many of you all are excited about this wonderful Memorial Day 2021? Well, I am here. I am a military mother of two daughters in the military, fighting for this amazing country. And I just wanted to come on and say some of my things that I felt on my mind for this Memorial Day. And if you would like to come on and chat with me, that's great. If not, you can share the live and hear what I have to say. Someone, military moms, people who can relate would understand what I'm trying to say. Now, I want to give God thanks and honor for this amazing day that we got to see this 2021 season. We've been through a lot. Memorial Day to me is phenomenal because I am a military daughter. My father fought in the Vietnam War. And I'm very proud of my dad for that. Being a Army veteran, fighting in the Vietnam War, I learned how brave my family really is. And those people like my dad and people that paved the way before today made it possible for my daughters to be in the military. I have a daughter in the Army. I have a daughter in the Airforce. And they are your admins. They are the girls, the women who made this group possible during COVID-19. And so I just wanted to come on and share my thoughts and how I feel as a military mom today. With all that's going on, the Vanessa Gillian story, people being harassed in the military, raped in the military. This is so much that's going on today that you all really probably don't even know about because you're not a part of that village. A lot of times when you're not a part of the village, you don't take heed or learn or want to even care about, oh, that's not me. Oh, that doesn't concern me. Hey, my beautiful cousin, Lynette. Congratulations again. We're going to talk about that, girl. Yes. Hey, my cousin Jeray. Love you. Happy Memorial Day. King. That's my king cousin Jeray. And so, yes. And so I'm, just alliterating a little bit on how I feel as a military mom on this Memorial Day. Now, my one tip that I had wrote down was families with daughters, sons in the military, please do not just leave your kids and say, oh, my child is gone. They done graduated from high school. They out of here. Don't do that. Them children need you. I have a 30-year-old and a 29-year-old, and they still need their mom. I still need to be in contact. You still need to see what's going on. If your child is at a facility, I suggest once they get situated, if they're new to the military, even if they're old, I think that you should go visit them. Go visit their superiors. Go on the job site. Meet the people who is around your children every day. It is important, I'm telling y'all. I do these things. No matter where my daughters, I'm actually traveling the military with my Air Force daughter, my Army daughter, wherever she goes, I am visiting. I'm going there. I'm going to her job. I'm going to meet her supervisor, their supervisor. I'm there. When my daughters get awards, I'm there. I let them know that I am. Y'all don't just have my daughters. They're my daughters. And I'm going to let you know that I am their mother. That's how I get down. So I'm here today, to share these stories and some tips with you all on this Memorial Day because it's important. A lot of times y'all just think, oh, they out the house and they grown and no, they not. They still your babies. They still need you because you just gave them to the government. That's not going to work. You still need to be their mother and you need to let the government know who you are. Get involved, stay involved. Yeah, it's a good job. It's not a lot of, we think that there's not a lot of jobs out here for our children or whatever, But if they choose to go in the military, support them. But don't just leave them, because they still need you as a parent. And I'm just being real right now. And again, thank God for all the men and women who went before them. Yes, cousin, love and care and concern is important. When people see you caring for your children, they will know, like, wait a minute, we got to think twice about that one. They always need us, no matter what the age is. I'm 48. I still need my mom. Sadly, she's gone. But we just need to stay encouraged as mothers with these children, military or not. But, today I'm just alliterating on the military because it's Memorial Day. My second topic is when say you live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm going to use Augusta, Georgia, because that's where the military base is. Say you live in Augusta, Georgia, and you meet a young woman or young man who's in the military. Their family not there, but they found you as a person, and they don't have their family there. It's okay to take people in as a family. Not take them in your home, but take them in your heart and just kind of love on them, because a lot of these kids, you don't even know where they come from. You don't know their upbringing. You don't know where they had love or no love, and you could be the only love that they see. So I'm just asking everyone to just open your hearts, in 2021. Open your hearts to love someone other than yourself, is what I'm saying, because you would really, really, really be making a difference in someone's life just by, sharing a little bit of love. And I just wanted to say that. And thirdly, how I feel. Yes, cousin, it's a lineup. I'm not just thinking this. I know other people are thinking it, and that's why the Lord laid on my heart for this day, for me to come on and say these things. Because a lot of us are thinking the same things, but we don't act on it, or we don't do on it. And so for me, I try to be obedient to God when He tells me to do certain things, because of these platforms that He allowed me to have and create, and it's available to me. So I'm just being obedient, saying what I'm saying. If it don't relate to you or apply to you, just share it with somebody who has a child in the military, going in the military, thinking about going, or currently in. Again, my oldest daughter, 11 years in, she's an E7. My youngest is 10 years in. She's an E6 in the Army. So, I deal with a lot that the normal mother don't. Okay, it's bad enough being a single mom. I raised them by myself, took care of them by myself, fed them by myself. Y'all know single moms, we out here beasting. Then to get them grown, and then they go to the government for jobs. My job is, my wheels are still turning. My wheels are still turning as a single mom, because I don't have no man coming with me saying, these are my daughters, and, standing tall behind me and really being supportive as their father. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be the mother and the father. And trust me, I wear that hat, because I'll stand firm and let them know, you might see a woman, but don't play with mine. Yeah, they signed on this contract to be with the government, but they mine. God gave them to me. So what y'all did, y'all took on their mama too. Oh yeah, I'm getting my benefits too, and I'm making some noise, and I have a testimony about the military because I'm so active. They signed me to be the first ethnic hairstylist on a base. And these are new rules, and these are new things that's happening in 2021. And I'm on that. I'm the first one they call. Why? Because I make myself available. I let them know, this is what I do. This is where I'm at. I'm here with my children. They call me for parties. I decorate on the base. Like I'm an active military mom. Seriously. And my third thing I wanted to share was how I feel today being a military mom. And this is a very emotional topic for me, because I'm in and I'm out. Thank you. I work hard, with the help of the good Lord, and I work hard. That's all I'm gonna say. I work very, very hard for mine. This ain't what you see is not gravy. I just make things look good, but it's hard work behind the scenes of this woman that's on the screen right now, and creating the children that I've been able to create single-handedly with the help of the good Lord. It's no joke. It's no joke. I'm out here for real doing this, and still is, and. So how I feel blessed. I feel blessed most of all because, God is the head of our family, and I put him before my children every day. When they walk out the door, whether here or there, like I said, one is with me, one is not. I thank God when they walk in the door in the afternoon, when my daughter called me on the phone and say, "Mom, I made it back home," because when they first went in the military, I thought that they were really safe. I really did. I said, I don't never have to worry about my kids because they belong to the government, and they gonna take care of my kids. Blah 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 blah. Seemingly, that's not the case. You better take care of your own children, and you better teach your kids to take care of themselves, because that is not the case. Okay. So that was the disturbing part of being a military mom, finding out that they are not cared for like I thought they were, out of my care. When they left my house, I thought that they were really, really safe with the military, but come to find out, I just raised mine so well that they were able to take care of themselves and fight for themselves and stand up for themselves. But baby, it's some real evil people out here over our children. They don't really love our children. They don't really care about our children, and they will harm our children if our children let them. And that's why I said earlier on, please stay in constant contact with your kids. Please stay in constant contact of what's going on around your kids on these military installations, because they're not as safe as you think they are. Now, has my children had a gravy train for 10, 11 years? No. And you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get those stories. No. It has been a up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down road to get to where we at in the military with my daughters. Why? Because only the strong survive. You can't be weak out in that army, and they will eat you up and spit you out, spit your children out. No, it is different. They don't care. Love is not in their heart, and it's hard for me to understand that, because I'm like, my philosophy, how I look at it, all of y'all work for the government, so why are y'all so hard on this soldier because you have rank? And that's one thing that my daughters said, they're going to rank high as they can go so that they can help the ones underneath them to never go through what they were introduced to with their superiors. Now, all of the superiors were not bad, don't get me wrong, but they were all not good. And so the only way you can make a difference when your child get in the military, the only way they can really make a difference, y'all, is make a difference. Be the change that you need in your life, and the people underneath you can come up a little bit better than you. You be the change. So my Air Force daughter, who is now E7, she is going to make sure she is the change that the generation under her needs. Because in the Air Force, I'm going to say this, and I am not a prejudiced person. I have not a prejudiced bone in my body. I love everybody. There's not a lot of black people in the Air Force where my daughter works. She is maybe one of how many? She is one of 20 in her unit. My daughter goes to work, and she's one of 20 that she has to look at every day as an ethnic black American woman. I have to build her up. I have to make sure she's strong. I have to let her know who she is. She knows who her daddy is, and that's God. And she holds her head up high. She does her job. She exceeds everything. Out of all of those 20 people, she knocked them down like dominoes to get all the awards every month. NCO of the quarter, NCO of the month, outstanding service. She got E7 over how many people? Thousands. She can't even come up with the number. Thousands. She was picked over thousands. You know what I'm saying? If you in those situations, be the situation. Teach your children to be the situation. Beat the odds that are against us as ethnic people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just bringing this to you on Memorial Day. I don't know who needs to hear it. My daughter in the Army, she's a drill sergeant. Like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because being a drill sergeant mom story, oh my God, I don't even have time for that. But I will say this: every odd that came against my daughter as being a drill sergeant, she beat them all. And she got the people looking and like, how the ones who try to knock her down and do things, because of she's a little short woman, and she's a lesbian, and she's a drill sergeant in the Army, and she is just, honey, she is everything she looked like, and she will intimidate you if you let her. Okay? But she knows who she is, and she knows whom she is. And that's the thing that the devil can't handle. Okay? So when they go to picking with my children, they have to go pick somebody else, because they can't win with mine. Because every time they try to knock them down, God keep building them back up, and they can't understand it. They can't understand it. So right now, my drill sergeant, she's finna go to warrant officer school. Okay? She beat out a lot of people with that. A lot of people wanted to go there. She beat out a lot of people, and they didn't even want her name on the list. They didn't even want her name on the list to go to the warrant officer school. Like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll leave the information above this live, please, because I'm going to be telling my stories this year. God wants me to talk. I'm going to talk. I'm going to tell my stories to who needs it, because I'm tired of talking about nothing. It's time to talk about something. It's time to change lives. It's time to be about the process and not the process. Okay? You know what I'm saying. So I don't want to never ever be before you too long. So I made my 3 points today as a military mom. How I feel, my overall conclusion for this live is: put God first. He's the power in the universe over everything. How could you not? It'll only make life easier with him. The road is going to get tough. Yes, it is. But you can get to the next day. Just keep trying, keep believing, keep hoping, keep having faith. That's what I do as a military mom. I never know from one day to the next what that phone call is going to be. But I know that with God, I can handle it. I can handle it. Okay? And again, I thank God for those who've gone before us in the armed services. Thank you for your service. Thank you those that are still here, those that are gone but have gone before my children. Thank you for paving the way. Thank you for making it look so good that they decided that that's something that they wanted to do. They have amazing lives from it because they use it as a tool. My daughters are, my oldest daughter, she's getting ready to enter her master's degree in business through the military. Like, they're taking advantage of being in the armed services. They're not just sitting around saying, oh, I'm going to my job. It's a 9 to 5. I'm good. No, my daughters have degrees. My youngest daughter, she has her associate's degree in business right now. My oldest, she graduated. She has her business degree. She's going into her master's. Yes, And what is that doing for them? That's paving the way when they retire from the military. They'll have degrees, they'll have what they need, and it's just so much I can just tell you about my two amazing daughters. But that's not what I'm here for today. I'm here to thank those before them and those that paved the way for them to be in the jobs and have the life that they have now. And I thank you all for listening. I hope that I help some parent with a child either in the military or going in the military, or who just wants to know from my point of view how I really do feel about having two daughters, one in the Air Force and one in the Army. So happy Memorial Day, everybody, and y'all be great today. Eat a lot, and we'll get back to our diets tomorrow, okay? God bless, and love you all.